Hey, fellow Earthlings, it's Earth Day, the 50th one, and we are giving the planet a big gift, a break from us. And it seems to be breathing a sigh of relief with less cars on the road and planes in the sky, but I've been wondering, how does it feel about the big drop in our consumption? We're all at home, and apart from essential forays to the supermarket or the pharmacy, we are sheltering in place. And my question to you is, are you missing non-essential shopping? Maybe not. Because you're too busy FaceTiming and Zooming with your family and friends, because when it comes down to it, that's what counts, human connection. And while we have non-essential shopping on pause, and it's the 50th Earth Day, let's consider a couple of things. A, the ecological impact of buying more crap than we really need. And B, if buying all that stuff has actually increased our happiness indices. So A, ecological impact. Our manufacturing and perpetual economic growth model of capitalism relies on us all being very good little shoppers. And it's a lot of pressure, new car, new cell phone, new rug, new dress. This month it's frills, no frills, stripes, no stripes, new black, old black, maxi, mini, micro mini. Oh, so last season. All this shopping has resulted in the planet's resources surpassing peak exploitation. It's estimated we need 2 additional planets chocker with resources just to keep consuming at the current rates were before COVID-19. We got brainwashed into becoming uber consumers after World War II. It was the plan to get the US economy going again, and other countries have fallen over themselves ever since to copy this hopped up, steroid powered brand of capitalism. And I don't blame us. Marketing and advertising, they are very hard to resist. But marketing has come a long way since the dapper days of Don Draper and his band of merry men had all those 1950s naive, newly minted shoppers to lure onto the treadmill of never-ending material desire. No, now we live in the world of markdown madness, where savvy shoppers never want to pay full retail prices. Remember the Black Friday sale years ago when the Long Island Walmart employee got trampled to death by the incoming stampede of bargain hunters? Apparently, markdown sales set the brain's nucleus accumbens a quiver. That's the part of the brain where the dopamine and the serotonin, the happiness hormones are. What happens is the idea of getting a bargain becomes more important than the actual flat screen TV that you want to buy. It's the anticipation of the feeling of a gain rather than loss, which goes right to our primitive brain when for a caveman, a loss meant death and a gain meant life. There is a lot at stake when it comes to shopping. The anticipation of feeling like a winner is what makes us buy that skirt that doesn't actually fit so great, but it's on sale, or that vase, which is a god-awful color, but the price, it's so good. And don't get me started on outlet malls. They have become one of the top 3 destinations for tourists and locals alike. Americans make so many trips to outlet malls every year, it would be enough mileage to make 44,000 trips to the moon. And then a lot of what's for sale on an outlet store's racks, that's not made, that's not some excess fabulous fashion thing from the runway. That's just some crappy inferior stuff they make specifically for the outlet crowd. Sorry. B, it turns out the happiness serotonin hit we get when we buy something new is super fleeting, whereas the feeling of well-being we get when we connect with another human being, that is way more long-term sustaining, not to mention sustainable. Sorry, I couldn't help myself there. Sustainable. Earth Day. The planet. The human-to-human serotonin hit also comes without packaging to turn into polluting, landfilling trash. It also doesn't require 10,000 liters of water. 10 10,000 liters of water. That's how much water it takes to grow 1 pound of cotton to make 1 pair of blue jeans. 10,000 liters of water is enough to keep one person hydrated for one entire decade. Even a hydration nut like this guy. There's a lot of talk about how hard the fashion industry is on our planet. It creates 10% of our overall carbon emissions and 20% of the world's wastewater. Synthetic man-made textiles are shedding microscopic plastic fibers into everything. It's in that guy's drinking water. The list of fast fashion crimes goes on and on. Yes, I love clothes as much as the rest of us, but it seems to me that there are already enough clothes in the world. I mean, secondhand stores and consignment stores are overflowing with clothes. So what about if we all shop secondhand, only bought things we really truly love, preferably made from natural fibers, wear repeatedly and repair often? We would really be doing our friend, the planet, a solid. When lockdown is over, you know we are all going to be encouraged to shop like mad to get the economy going again. It's what George W. Bush told us to do.
And I encourage you all to go shopping
and
more.
Of course, I want my businesses on Main Street to thrive. But can we emerge from this simpler, slower time and relaunch a kinder version of our economy? If we invest in renewable energy and green sector jobs, we can get people back to work in ways that support life on Earth. What a gift that would be for the planet on this, the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. Oh, and for all the creatures who call this planet home. Think about it, Earthlings. See you next time.